lovely people, my name is Nicole and today I have another book haul. So you know how every month I say something along the lines of, wow, I really need to buy fewer books and I have way too many books this month and I've spent way too much money on books and I should stop that. I was so excited because for the first 2/3 of this month, literally until like the 22nd, I'd only gotten like 3 books. It was gonna be such a short book haul and I was so proud of myself. And then in the last like 10 days, I've gotten so many books. In my defense, I only bought like 3 of them and those were all from half price. So I haven't actually spent that much money on books. I've just acquired a lot of books. Maybe next month we'll see. Probably not. Next month is both my birthday and Christmas. That's gonna be another big one. January. We'll shoot for January. It's not gonna happen, but we can pretend. Alright, let's just jump right into the book haul. The first book I have is The Sun is Also a Star by Nicole Yoon, and this is Nicole Yoon's second novel. It came out at the beginning of this month, and it's about a girl whose family is being deported like the day that this book takes place, like that night or like the next morning or something like that. And she is in the city seeing if there's any way that they can stay, and while she's in the city she runs into a boy who is also from a family of immigrants and they hit it off, and it's about their love story sort of throughout the day. It's kind of a Just One Day by Gail Forman kind of thing. It's really good. I have already read it, so I'll talk about it in my wrap-up. Then I got the ABCs of LGBT by Ashley Mardell, and this is a book that pretty much just goes through gender and sexuality and just talks about things. It explains what they are and what all these different terms, some of which I hadn't even heard of, what all they mean. And it's just a fantastic guide to all things LGBT and I highly recommend it. Obviously I've already read it. And then I got a book that I've been waiting for a really long time, and that is Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Bennon, Maureen Johnson, and Robin Wasserman. I read one of the short stories like when they were coming out on ebook because I'm not a huge ebook person, but it was a Malik short story and I didn't want to get spoiled. So obviously this has spoilers for pretty much the entire Mortal Instruments series and also for the Infernal Devices series, but this follows Simon's journey over the next few years after the Mortal Instruments series ends and his exploration of sort of what's next for him and his education for things that I can't talk about because spoilers. Then I got the screenplay for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Screenplay was written by J.K. Rowling. Basically this is just the screenplay that goes with the film. I actually really love that they published this because it means that we can have all the Harry Potter stories together in book form. Granted, I am a little frustrated because all the Harry Potter books are like the really tall paperbacks and this is just normal paperback size, which is infuriating, but it's fine. It's still a really, really pretty book. So yes, this is just, it's the exact same story as the movie. It's literally like line for line, and then with all the like blocking and stage directions. They're not actually stage directions. I don't know what the movie version of stage directions are called. I did theater and I've already read it, of course, and I'll talk about it in my wrap-up. And then I got the hardcover edition of Milk and Honey by Ruby Kaur. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. I took off the dust jacket because I think it looks better without it, but it has a bookmark and it's pretty, and I've already re-tabbed all my favorites. So I really love Milk and Honey, and so I like things in hardcover. So when I found out I could buy it in hardcover, I did. And then speaking of things that I already owned in paperback and just repurchased in hardcover, Amy Rogers' Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. I love Morgan Matson and this is the only one of her books that I had in paperback and not in hardcover, so now I have the whole set and it matches and it makes me happy because these are the things that make me happy. Let me have this. And then, as I mentioned in my previous book haul, I've been slowly acquiring the entire series of Unfortunate Events books. I read them at the library when I was a kid, and now that the new series is coming out this January, I thought it would be a perfect time to pick them up and reread them. It's been something that I've been meaning to for a really long time. So this month I got number 1 and 2. That would be The Bad Beginning and The Reptile Room. I could have sworn that I had the first 3 books when I was younger. Apparently not, but now I have them, and I only have like 5 more to collect, which sounds like a lot. But when there's 13 books total, I'm over halfway done. And then I got something that is very, very exciting. A previous professor and now just friend who has connections gave me her copy of Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth. Obviously this is an ARC, it's not out yet, but I get to read it and I'm so excited. This cover, literally as soon as they released the cover, I was just like drooling. It's so pretty, and I'm guessing on the actual like final copy it'll be shimmery and even prettier, and I'm so excited. But I honestly don't know a ton about this book. I know that it's sci-fi and I've heard amazing things about it, so I haven't picked it up yet, but I will pretty much like as soon as I finish the book I'm currently reading. Next I got The Valiant by Leslie Livingston, and this was sent to me by Penguin Teen. It will be published in February, and this is a historical fantasy. It's about a girl who is a gladiator in Rome, which sounds really cool. The little like jacket thing that they sent it with says, "This book contains the untold story of Rome's female gladiators, a lack of distressed damsels, and a steaming kiss" by page 8. So that certainly got me interested. From what I understand, the story is about a girl whose sister was killed by the Roman army, and now she's gotten kidnapped and forced to fight for the Roman army. So I don't know, it's for female badasses is pretty much just like what I'm hearing from this, and it sounds awesome. I'm going to give a quick warning right now. If you are an Owl Crate subscriber and you haven't unboxed your Owl Crate yet and you want to be surprised, leave now, because I'm about to talk about the Owl Crate book, and normally I don't give a special warning just because it blends in with the rest of the books I haul and there's no really telling which book came from Owl Crate. But because this month they did a special cover, I just wanted to give a warning for anyone who wants to be surprised and doesn't want to be spoiled for what's in the box. But that book is Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and the Owl Crate cover is white instead of black, and it's pretty and I love it. But this book is sort of a origin story, villain origin story, like a Wicked kind of thing, I guess, for the Queen of Hearts. So it's like an Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, and I love Marissa Meyer, I love fairy tale retellings, I love villain origin stories, so I am so excited to read this. I am like a chapter in. I've just been super swamped recently with the holidays and I have finals coming up, so hopefully I will get to finish this soon, because the like one chapter I read was really good. And then the final thing, also something that was in the Owl Crate box, was this copy of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, and this cover was designed by Risa Rodell, who is an artist who I love. She's so talented and so wonderful, and it's so cute, and I love that they included this in the box. It's adorable. If you don't know what Alice's Adventures in Wonderland are about, do you live under a rock? I don't know what to say to you. I read this a really long time ago and I haven't reread it in probably 5 years at least. So I'm really happy I have a physical copy now because I didn't before, and it's so cute, and I'm happy that it is the art of one of my favorite artists. So it's very exciting. Alright, so those are all the books I got this month. Let me know what you guys think, what I should read next in the comments. I love you, and I will see you later. Bye!